Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lanese and I blend motivation with spirituality so that you can get the best benefit out of it. Today's video is on how to find your soul. It is how to tap into your soul power so that you can go out through your day and feel your soul rippling off of your skin, therefore making you this powerful force of light, motivation, and invincibility. Let's get started. The first thing that I wanted to say is a quote that goes, "You cannot use your mind to find your soul, you have to use your heart." And this really struck me and helped me find my soul and understand the colors and the fibers and the fabric of my soul, because we can overthink it. We can really get in our heads and try to find our soul. But when you sink deep down into your heart, into your core heart chakra, love vibration, that's when you can really feel your soul. We find our soul by looking inward, but not exactly by looking inward in an overthinky way. We look inward by feeling our body, by feeling that essence that trickles through us. Your soul is an entity that is a never-changing energy. Your personality, though, is something that can change. So think about it this way. Your soul is this energy force that you came to this planet with. Your personality is like an outfit that you can take on and off, but your soul is the body, and this is just an example, but your soul is the body you can't change in this story, because of course you kind of can in life, but for this example, your soul is ever evolving, but that's when you do spiritual work. Your personality can change based on an inherent thought. These are my belief systems at this current moment in time, just so you're clear. But your soul is something that people feel in the fabric of who you are. A good way to find your soul is to look into astrology. And if you know me, I love astrology. I have tons of TikToks on astrology if you like that kind of content. And if you request any astrology videos on YouTube, I will make them. I've just been kind of reluctant because I don't want to pigeonhole myself into astrology. But in astrology, you have a rising sign and a sun sign. If you're like, wait a minute, what? If you don't know anything about astrology, then all you know is your sun sign. If I ask you, what's your sign? That's your sun sign. So this kind of involves some advanced learning of astrology, but your rising sign is your soul sign. A lot of people think of it as like a mask. That's never how I learned it. I've read tons of books on astrology. I don't think it's a mask. I think that your rising sign is your soul because it's been described to me in books rather than, I don't know where all these other people are getting their information from, maybe the internet, but in published books, they explain that your rising sign is your soul sign and your sun sign is your personality. So for instance, I have a Pisces rising sign, but I'm a Virgo sun sign, and they're opposite signs, which is a crazy thing to happen in your chart. But that shows that my soul is way different from my personality. And when you see that, it actually makes tons of sense when you figure out what your rising sign is, because then you connect with what your soul is and your soul's habits and what your soul loves and what your soul likes. But figuring out what your soul is like is tapping into creative energy. Do things that your inner child likes, because when we're a child, we're more so operating in our soul vibration. When we grow up, we develop our personality, and then we kind of forget about souls because as we age, we lose this sense of us being an esoteric and spiritual being. They've even done studies where like children used to draw people, like when you're a kid, you draw people that are blue, pink, purple, red, green, and they train us out of that. And they ask kids, why are you drawing that? And there's been studies done where like children are actually like seeing deeper than what the eye can reach into spirituality. And then as teachers and people say, don't draw like that, don't do that, it rips us away from those kind of understandings of esoteric natures. So in order to tap back into your soul and back into that inner child wisdom, you can go into the mirror and do mirror work to find your soul. They say that eyes are the windows to your soul. And I don't know what you believe, but I firmly believe that that is the case. Eyes are my favorite body part. I love eyes. I've studied eyes, why the pupils get big and why they get small. There's actually something called iridology, which is like the spiritual practice of eye reading, which I haven't really gotten that deep into, but if you want to look through that, that's something that's super intriguing to me. But just for the point of this video, go into the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, connect with your heart, find your soul, and embrace it. Imagine and visualize with your third eye the colors of your soul. Your personality is a product of your personal reality, of the things going on in your life at that moment. However, your soul is something that is so beautiful and something you should connect back to. And when you do, you get into the flow state, which is actually a scientific state where you're aligned with the universe. So that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please give it a like so more people can find it and find their soul power. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way until the end, and I will see you in the next video.